The Agreement on Security Cooperation between the United Kingdom and Ukraine contains 9 parts. They relate to security, military and non-military, political and humanitarian cooperation, the implementation of democratic reforms, as well as fiscal support. In 2024, Kyiv will receive more than $3 billion from London. The UK has pledged to help Ukraine financially over the next 10 years. This is the formal duration of the agreement.
The duration of the agreement can be extended by the example of other similar security agreements concluded by global leaders. That is why the guarantees provided will be valid until we join NATO. If this happens before the end of this agreement, the security architecture we have created will effectively be incorporated into the security system of the entire alliance.
The security agreement between the UK and Ukraine formalizes the support that London has provided and continues to provide to Kyiv. In addition to defense industrial cooperation, this includes the exchange of intelligence data, countering threats to information and cybersecurity, medical and military training of Ukrainian specialists. It is important that cooperation in these areas will continue after the general elections in Great Britain in 2024 and after the end of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine.
Ukraine will also receive from Britain other components that will contribute to the formation of a stable architecture as a state. That is, there will be support for anti-corruption initiatives, support for reforms, support for Kyiv's European integration and Euro-Atlantic aspirations, and the creation of various factors that will stabilize us. This is further participation in Ukraine's mine clearance and reconstruction programs.
Russia is seeking to freeze the war against Ukraine. Analysts say the Kremlin wants to rearm the occupying army and accumulate resources in order to resume aggression, probably not only against Ukraine. Kyiv and its allies also realize this.
In the event that Russia attacks again, we will provide the support Ukraine needs: fast and reliable security support, modern weapons for defense on land, sea and in the sky, economic support, and we will also impose sanctions that will have a cost to Russia. There is a clear and important commitment in this regard.
The document regulates that in the event of a new armed attack by Russia on Ukraine, the parties to the agreement will hold consultations within 24 hours, and they will determine the measures necessary to counter or deter aggression.
When wars begin, as a rule, those who are attacked are practically unprepared for them. And therefore, what appears in advance, a political framework that outlines these kinds of prospects, plans this increase our resilience. We are not talking about the fact that Britain is already living in a world in which the war will soon end, and we must prepare for the next one. No. Britain gave us political assurances that we would also be given the opportunity to prepare for the next war. They would help us, even if this next war never happens.
The United Kingdom became the first European country to provide lethal weapons to Ukraine and the first in the world to pledge tanks and long-range missiles. On January 12, 2024, Great Britain was the first to sign such a security agreement with Ukraine. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Valeria Nekipelova, UATV News.